state the obvious, here it is. It's an hour and 35 minutes late, but to be fair, the gang didn't finish putting the finishing touches to the steelwork until about 45 minutes ago. Everything is ready. We've got extra people helping to put the concrete in. They started putting blue pipe. Thailand wouldn't exist without blue pipe and plastic bags. Blue pipe is everywhere. Plastic bags, if you buy a cup of coffee or something, they put the cup in a plastic bag. The two essential things without Thailand would not exist. Anyway, I'm at the far side now and you can see where the pipes have been put in. These will be the drainage pipes for the 3 bathrooms, the toilet, wash basins, showers and that sort of stuff. In preparing the steelwork, they put wooden bits in to prevent concrete going on, so that there'll be different levels of concrete within the house, particularly with regard to the bathrooms themselves. We will have non-slip floors, hopefully, and there'll be walk-in. I want walk-in showers rather than cubicles like we use in the UK. Much nicer. There will be a barrier between the toilet and the shower itself, so you just don't get the toilet soaking wet. But for the flow of water, it should all go to one corner, and that's my favourite way of showering. We don't have to clamber. I used to hate going to hotels where there was a shower inside the bath. God knows how many people have died in Pattaya because of falling, banging their heads against wash basins or toilets, out for the night, get well and truly drunk, fall down, and that's it, quits. So I don't drink hardly anything at all these days, and that's not the reason. It's just so convenient to walk in on the level into a shower, get yourself clean, and that's it. So they started. There are bits of metal stuck in, not actually bonded to anything yet. I think they'll be repositioned in the concrete when the concrete is actually poured. One of the chutes is out from the mixer itself. I'll come away. I don't know what these bits of metal are for. They're all loose at the moment. I guess they're going to be repositioned in concrete once it's poured in. All these sticks are holding up the steelwork as reinforcement, and one of the builders told us this morning that after the concrete is poured and the beams are made, the sticks themselves will stay there for over a week until those beams are totally set. So this is the moment when the man pulls the knob to set the stuff in motion. Again, like some of the other concrete videos, this could prove to be somewhat repetitive. We had an extra 3 people drafted in yesterday. They are family members of the ones we've got. My camera has decided to go on the blink again, so I'll stop it now. It's going again now, everything seems to be okay. I'm sitting down in the shade. I really am not taking the mickey out of anybody in South Wales or anywhere else at the moment. I realise that you're having awful weather, and the weather here is absolutely spectacularly good. It's fantastic. It's too warm to be standing out in the sunshine all the time, but it is probably around knocking about 28-30 degrees. Could get a bit warmer than that, I suppose. It was like a mackerel sky this morning, and the sun seems to have burnt most of it off. It's hazy. We're lucky that rain was forecast for last night, and it did rain. The weather forecast is remarkably accurate over here, and it did rain. It was due to start at 6, but it actually started about 6:45. We were concerned because if we'd had a tropical rainstorm, then the sticks which are holding up the shuttering would possibly needed to have been replaced in their entirety, and that wouldn't have been much fun for anybody, considering the terrific amount of work that's gone into making them. Fortunately, even though we have a metal roof and the sound of the rain is amplified, I don't know if you can hear me because this thing's making a hell of a noise now, but it rained on and off for about 40 minutes. Long and short of it is anyway that the rain did not damage the work that's been done. Walking in front of me now, the smallest builder in the world. And they're all hard at it. Apparently, when the beams are put in, they'll be bringing in precast concrete slabs, which will then sit on the beams. I think this will be done quite soon. They don't wait for the beams to be totally set. So it could mean that by the end of this week we will actually have a floor in the house. And then of course the next stage will be doing the columns, and in discussion with the builders, the next stage after that will be the steelwork for the roof, the tiles for the roof, and then they'll actually start building some walls and things, and it will really look like a house. The new workers had set up a little house for themselves last night, but that's been taken down this morning, and the area between the house and the front wall has been cleared a bit to allow access for this big mixer thing. Well, concrete is going in. Work started here theoretically on November the 3rd when the builders arrived. We had of course knocked down a sala and made preparation by changing our gate to enable things like this mixer to get in here. I'll keep quiet now because I doubt that you can hear me anyway with the racket, and I'll pick it up later.